to Tish James, the Attorney General of the state of New York, and to the Assistant U.S. Attorney in Manhattan, and all the other people in New York that know that New York State Health Department and the governor, Andy Cuomo, when they want to hide things, when they want to hide things and when they want to cover up and they want to lie to everybody. When they want to lie to everybody, how they lie to everybody. See, there's a 30-page brief to federal court explaining to the world and to all of history how New York State, when they do the dirty, when they do their crimes and when they do their killings, like when they killed 7,000 or 8,000, 13,000, something like that, senior citizens in the nursing homes by sticking COVID patients in with the feeble and the aged. When they kill 12, 13,000 people, they cover up, they lie, they cheat, they steal, and they hide all the records. And then, of course, they're self-promoting, narcissistic, bombastic frauds. All they do is lie about it some more. Never-ending lies. And that's why Supreme Court Judge Kimberly O'Connor ordered the state of New York to cough up their records. Because you see, the Freedom of Information laws, the Freedom of Information Act in New York State is routinely and regularly completely ignored. And the state of New York and Cuomo and the Environmental Conservation Department and the Health Department and the Lake George Park Commission do nothing but lie, cheat, and steal and cover up. So to Congresswoman Elise Stefanik in Glens Falls, and to the Attorney General's office in Albany, Tish James, and to the U.S. Attorney in Manhattan, the Cuomo administration and other administrations in New York State government are the most corrupt, out of control, lying pieces of you-know-what. Lake Champlain, the Hudson River, Lake Erie, and the St. Lawrence Seaway full of the crap that Cuomo and his entire administration is made out of. They lie, they cover up, they whitewash, they hide the records, they secret the freaking records, they ignore the laws, they break the laws. Never-ending corruption in Albany, New York. Feel free to go to the poisoning of Lake Champlain. Go to the Great Lakes, our mill ponds, just like Lake George. Go see, I don't know, sewage overflow, New York, sewage overflow, Manhattan, sewage overflow, Hudson River, and you'll begin to understand how the state of New York is hiding the massive poisoning of the whole stinking state. They've been flushing sewage and industrial toxins and other hazardous materials and industrial wastes for decades, centuries actually, in New York. It's a way of life in New York to use the rivers, the streams, the creeks, the groundwater, and the lakes. There's nothing but septic tanks. As long as the gangster banksters and their stinking lawyers are getting filthy rich. And the insurance companies don't have to pay out any claims. This is how it works, Andy Cuomo, and good old septic tank cesspool, Albany, New York. And Elise Stefanik and all the other politicians in New York that are beginning to come around to the fact that Andy Cuomo and the current state government in New York is corrupt beyond recognition. You're absolutely correct. It's 100% correct. And you see those defendants in federal court? Yeah. in federal court. Those are the defendants right there. Hiding, lying, secreting the records. It's a way of life in Albany. That's how they do business. And a state that's controlled by the mafia. You know, like what runs Lake George, the mafia. Like what runs Warren County, the mafia. And Washington County and Essex County and that whole little area in the heart of the Blue Line Park, the Adirondack. Oh, God almighty, the people, the POC, the forest, the Adirondack forest. Yeah, it's a forest, all right. It damn sure is. It's a communist, socialist, stinking cesspool. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful day. And always remember this. Andy Cuomo, your brother's a lying sack of crap, too. Chris. Nothing but trash, Chris.